are welcome. In this video, we will see how to use parameterized route in Angular. So let's start. Welcome back. Today we will see route URL paths. So here we have static URL paths. So even if I open admin blog or settings/account, so it will have some fixed outcomes, right? And these are routes that match a path string exactly and have a fixed outcome. So next is we have defined route, defined URL paths and route parameters. So parameterized URLs allow you to define dynamic paths that allow multiple URLs to some component while dynamically displaying data based on parameters in the URL. Based on the parameter in the URL, it will be changing. Okay, so you can define this type of pattern by adding parameters to your route path string and prefixing each parameter with columns characters. For example, here if you see this is user and then column ID. So here ID can be anything. Okay, and here it will be user slash that value. So it will be going to user profile. Here in this example, URLs such as users Leroy and users Jenkins rendered the user profile component. This component can then read the ID parameters and use it to perform additional work such as fetching data. See reading routes guide for. So here will not look that much details, but what it is saying that when we use user Jenkins, then that ID will be fetched using Jenkins and it will be used, and this Jenkins will be used as ID here. So there are some rules. Valid rule: parameter name must start with letter A to Z and small a to Z and capital A to Z and can only contain letters, numbers, underscore, and a hyphen. You can also define paths with multiple parameters. So what it means? It means that when I am going inside ID, I can go deep into one more level and more level. So this is something kind of multiple parameters, right? So now we will see its examples. So here I have this one open. I will open localhost 4200 and here you will see welcome to Ears Overflow. So here I have home page works and this is Ears Overflow profile. This is Ears Overflow YouTube. This is Ears Overflow LinkedIn. And this is admin as this admin. So this is just admin. So here if I look, so Ears Overflow YouTube. So here you will see user, then Ears Overflow, then YouTube, right? So what it is saying? It is saying something like this: user slash Ears Overflow, that is ID, slash social media, that is YouTube. Okay, and again it is here Ears Overflow LinkedIn. So that is ID Ears Overflow and LinkedIn is social media. So this is how it will use. So I click here. So it is user slash ID. So this is something user slash ID. So it will load user component profile, user profile component, and if this will be user slash ID slash social media, then it will load component social media feed. So here I have user profile and this is ID Ears Overflow and this is YouTube feed and this is LinkedIn feed. So this goes one level more. So here this I have Ears Overflow user slash UserProfile. And here this is user slash UserProfile slash LinkedIn. So hope you understood by demo. Now we will look into code. Here is the route. So here I have parameter route, and this is user ID, and this is users social media, and this will load social media component, and this will load user profile component. It is here user profile, this is social media. So I will go into user profile, and here I'm importing router link. The reason why I'm importing router link, because it tells, hey Angular, I am going to use router link into this component, and this is the reason I am using router link here. So what it will do is it will use router link here, and this is the reason we need to import this here. So after that, here this is router link, in here we are using slash user ID and YouTube. So here this ID can be anything, right? So this ID, what I am doing is currently taking from route URL. So getting that value, the ID, we need activated route that we need to import from Angular router, and that is being used to get ID. And after that, what we are doing is here we are putting that values, and then here we will see something like this. Here if I go here user flow, so you will see this ID user flow, and this is because here we are printing the ID. What if I change the ID? Let's change the ID. Just flow 1, and you will see the ID is changed to user flow 1, right? So this is a thing, and again next thing is UserProfile. So please open, and here you will see this is ID and this is social media, right? If I click this one, so it is ID and this is social media. That is. So this is how it is being used. So let's look another component, that is social media feed. So here we are using the same logic to get ID and social from URL, that is activated route, and then we are printing it here. So now we are getting the value, that is ID and social media. I hope you understood how we can use this. How we can define paths with multiple parameters. So I hope this wasn't clear to you. With this new path, you just can visit this one. So let's see this one. I will just copy this here and paste it here and see what happens. So this is something. So here we see that Leader and YouTube. And what if I do this one? So here I will copy this and paste it here. Then you will see Leader and then blue sky. So this is how we can use Angular router for multiple parameters. So hope this was clear to you. Thanks for watching. Stay connected to Eros Overflow.